Whoa. Hello. I wanted to share, obviously, you know me. I wanted to share the last little bit of the sun. Before it goes down. And I wanted to share my afternoon practice, but I wasn't gonna. But we're gonna. So I just got out of the bath, though. Feeling a little soft today. But I think that's part of the point. I think Saturn in Aries, which some say is happening today for the first time in 29, 30 years, 96, 97, 99 to now. What have you been doing? I just figured out that for me, that was when my innocence was taken. And I've been healing ever since. But we are finally back into the light. And so as Saturn returns this time around, it's about good karma. It's about slowing down. It's about now hearing my intuition. The veil is gone. I had this amazing experience last night in the bath. But let's not talk too much. Disclaimer, this video is for educational purposes. I want us to relax on this day because I think a lot of us might be feeling soft. And a lot of my videos have been since the beginning about getting over certain things and rising up. And so I used to play at the beginning a lot of reggae because a lot of reggae is about rising up. From being held down. Nobody likes to be held down, do we? And last summer, when I was forced into exile, I went in this rabbit hole of conspiracy theories, and I learned all about Mimi. And she is an Aries, and I just truly, really believe in her story as an uprising. And I caught this the other night. I did. I watched it live. It caught my attention. And so a lot of this is about a whole new beginning in Aries. Aries rising up. Aries finding the spirit and the light within. And so join us in that. We are here to be the light bearers, okay? And they weren't going to choose her, and choosing her was a little bit of a risk. But she is the most successful female artist of all time. It makes me teary, like at the end of her performance. I just really want to do this. I'm just really inspired right now to do this. And when you feel really inspired as an Aries, we get impulsive. And I did slow down. I did take it easy. I did think about it in the bath. I thought it over. And the softness came to me, and I just want to do a repeat of our flow yesterday, and so this won't be long. I want to say happy Friday. I want to say happy Valentine's Day. So many planetary things happening right now that is going to make this Valentine's Day a little bit different. But we are rising up. But in the rising up, I felt like I had to be super strong and really represent this like strong female. And Aries is really due. My mom is an Aries, and she like don't get her flowers or she'll think you did something wrong. My mom prefers a hammer as a gift. She never wore earrings. She never wears makeup, and just very strong woman. And we all admire that, right? Except at some points, like we gotta just be soft, let down your guard, okay? Let go, let go, let go, let go. Why do we have to be so strong all the time? I went to work last night and I just decided I'm gonna slow it down. I'm gonna listen to my intuition, and in that way I can be soft. I don't have to be on the defensive and tough. So let's learn that today, okay? We're learning to just let yourself be soft. There is such a thing as soft strength. I've also been talking about this, and it's hard for an Aries. But with Neptune being the Piscean influence of dreamy inspiration, spiritual, like really it is the softness in Aries. Okay, also, at this time of year last year, I super broke up with my love for the Italian culture. When I first moved to this neighborhood, it was so much about the Italian culture, and I just fell in love with it. Amore. And I think that's why I also fell in love with that person from my neighborhood that was just so amore. But we had a huge fight last year at this time, just before Valentine's, because he didn't believe in Valentine's. And I'm like, okay, it's fine to not believe in Valentine's, but if you love someone, can't you just celebrate love? Anyway, this year I am happy on my own. I have really risen from all of the falling I did from innocence and back to wholeness. Okay, so a lot of this really is about the Sophia. And let's just back to basics. But I've always loved this song, and there's so many versions of it, and I just couldn't believe it was coming out of her mouth. And then the song that she wrote, That Nothing is Impossible, is such an Aries song. So let's just enjoy. Happy Friday, everyone. Let the music take you away. Voler means to fly. So this practice is about letting your spirit fly. As a meditation in motion, we move our bodies to the music to intuitively stretch. Though remember the practice we did yesterday and use that as a basis, because we are back to basics. So we'll do a little bit of everything, and then we'll have a nice, peaceful, relaxing Friday, okay? Okay. As Saturn really moves in to Aries tonight at 7:11. For now, nothing is impossible. Forgive me, but this has to happen. And thank you. Thank you, sincerely, for joining me to feel good in your body, mind, and soul. Now let's let our spirits fly. Started twisting. Twist out all the stress. Open up your heart to the light. Return to yourself. Nothing is impossible. Call her the Snow Queen. Roll the shoulders back, let the head hang. Adjust. We're gonna go open energy building in your belly. Let your creativity fly. All the way up. I will always love the Italians that I have to say. I'm sure so is she. All the way up. And down. So tabletop. Cat cow, chin up, bone up. wave. Dive into your dreams. Roll lips.
Because nothing is impossible. Nothing is impossible.
Come up to down dog.
Cause I dream a greater dream. I find a greater life.
And flip it your hands. All the way down.
Because nothing is impossible. Nothing is impossible.
Triangle.
Nothing is impossible.
Lunge and twist. Open.
Written creation by Pascal Puglisi, the best-selling female artist of all time. Right.
I just love that look on her face. She looks like she's about to burst out crying. And you know, I used to cry at the drop of a hat. Like at any moment I would cry. Even at work, I used to cry all the time. But you know what I don't do anymore? I don't cry. Now I stop. I tune in. I observe. And everything is okay. I found my strength within. Because nothing is impossible. And we can heal our traumas, we can. And she's a perfect example of that. And that's all I want to be too. Happy Friday, everyone. Relax your brain. Instead of drinking on a terrace, which I'm sure that's what Max is doing today. And I do miss that. And I do go to work because it's easier for me than trying to just be here and stay sober. But you know, I just know it's so much better for us to see clearly now. And to be in our power is to stay clear and steer clear of anything that brought us down. So all of my love to you all. Thank you for joining me, for relaxing and feeling good and letting our spirits fly with Mariah. And like I said, amore to the Italian people. I love you so much from Canada. And remember too, for our own redemption, we find it within. Forgive. You don't have to forget. But you do have to move on now, okay? It's time we all move forward. This is a huge shift for everyone. Aries is the I am center of everybody. And so we will all feel this huge shift, okay? Let spirit in. Trust yourself. No, you don't have to be super strong. You can be soft too. And spirit is always with you. We're never alone. That's the #1 message, okay? I was lying in the bath and I let all the water just drain away and I still felt warm. I felt embraced. So feel whole again, my friends. Forgive it all and start again. And have a wonderful Friday. Give me a like. I love you so much. Have a great day.